Hi there to all of my followers. Thank you for following my dreams too. So, since my last video, I have actually found out some new things. Where I was setting up my comics in Microsoft Word, like I was making out the pictures here, and then I was taking them over to Microsoft Word to set them up. Well, I figured out how to use this, get the mouse on the right screen here. I figured out how to use the comic manager on Krita. Krita. I don't actually know how it's said. I say it Krita, uh, or Krita. I have no idea. Anyways, I seen some videos on how to use this. I will try to find the video that I watched and link it down below in the descriptions. If not, you can just go into the search bar for project or a comic manager for Krita and look it up. But I found out how to use this, so it's really cool. And so far, I have fell in love with using this thing simply because it gives me everything right here. I'm not having to go through and open up each individual picture, and then if I change something, then I have to go over to Microsoft Word and update that, and back and forth like that. It was just really frustrating. Um, so I am really, really liking having this here because now I can just go through and any page that I need to change or fix or do something with, I have it all right here. So that is really nice. I just finished another panel picture that I am going to be adding in. And let me see. Da, 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 da. Go to that one, bring it down. Now, I think with the layout of this one, one thing, if you know how to fix it, I'd really appreciate it. But um, on the mask, when you put the picture to alpha, it covers this back border back here, and I really like the way it looks with the borders around the pictures. So I copied the panel that I make my mask on. I copied it, and it sets up here so that it's above my pictures up here. Um, the only downside to it is if I change something with like the sizes, uh, I really need to learn how to put that on a hotkey or figure out how to put that on a hotkey. I am so used to Blender, and to move around on Blender, it's shift and middle mouse button. So I do it constantly over here too. And it winds up rotating my picture. Thankfully, I found out how to resert it. But for instance, what I'm talking about is like if I go up here and I'm going to take this panel out because I don't need it. Um, and then if I take that out, it doesn't update the copy. So then I have to come up here to the copy and then, take that out. Or vice versa, even resizing it, I have to resize one of them and then I have to resize one of them and then go in. Hey, cool. I actually got that one spot on. Once I get like this one reset, now I have to come down here and I have to do the same thing to this one. So, is there a way that I could get it to do for both of them? Like, if I changed this one, it would also change this one, but still give me like this border on top of my pictures? so I don't have to keep doing it individually. So if you know how to fix that, please let me know in the comments down below. It would be a major help for me. So I don't have to keep going and doing this individually because it really sucks. Massively bad. And I think I seen. Let me make sure both of these are snapped into place. Yeah, they're snapped in place. What did I want? This one. That is this picture. I need to take this out. Here, this is the bottom. And I am going to try to keep these videos a lot shorter than what I had on the last couple, because the longer videos don't get watched. And so there's just not really any point in me making them if nobody is going to watch them. Which, I mean, it's a big trial and error with doing this stuff. You make a video, you see if people like it and watch it, and then you know that that's something that you can make more content for. And then there's some stuff that people aren't interested in seeing, so there's no point in making the video for it. If there is anything specific that y'all would like to know or see in my videos, just leave it in the comments down below. I read all of my messages. As long as you're being nice, I read all of my messages. Um, for anybody that has watched my previous videos, I do have really bad depression and anxiety, so it just one mean comment or something can really get to me a lot more than I really wished it would. Um, so I have somebody that helps me with my accounts between my YouTube channel and my Instagram channel. And if there's any disrespectful comments, she deletes them before I even see them. So even if you leave a mean comment, I won't see it. Um, because I've actually had a bunch of people say that, my Blender stuff looks fake, and honestly, it is fake. It's Blender. It's not real videos, and I can't afford all of the softwares and add-ons and stuff like that to make it look real. Not to mention those people that make that stuff and it looks so real, like you think it is. 9 times out of 10, either that is their one and only job that they get paid to do, and they most of the time don't have any other commitments or family, um, or at least they're not the main person that takes care of everything for the family, as in, making sure the kids are being watched and stuff like that. Whereas all I have access to is free stuff. So everything I make, for the most part, I mean, the add on that I used to make the models, that was paid for. My mom actually bought that for me a long time ago now, um, for me to do this stuff. But other than that, everything else that I use is free. Um, like the decorations and stuff, this is all off Blender Kit, but it's on the free one. Um, So what I do is off learning from watching a lot of YouTube videos and Googling a lot, um, trial and error. messing around with stuff, playing with it, render it out, see what it looks like. Oh no, that's messed up. I have to go back, fix that, render it out again. Like this one, I had to render a couple times because when I put the floor in, I had to raise it up just enough that the grass wasn't coming through the floor. And then when I rendered it out, I raised it up, but the scattering of the grass that was on here um, was going through the floor. So instead of fighting with the geometry nodes on Blender for that, I uh, I just went through and put in some loop cuts and just cut out the grass that was under the floor because I didn't want to mess with the scattering. I could have, I just didn't want to. Um, and so it's pretty much just trial and error, trial and error, trial and error. See what it looks like, stuff like that. Um, and that's how I've learned how to do it. Krita is the same way. Krita, however you pronounce the name of it. It's the same way. Trial and error, playing around with it, and watching YouTube videos and Googling a lot. So, um, yeah, my stuff is fake. And I'm not trying to make it look real by any means. I just want it to look nice. And I finally just got to the point where I just say that I don't care. If people like it, they like it. If they don't, they don't. I'm not going to fret over it. I'm not going to worry about it. Um, I'm doing this for me. And if nobody else likes it, oh well. Because I am not going to keep worrying about what everybody else likes. Yeah, it is bold. Hmm, okay. It doesn't look as bold as what like this is. Maybe. Let me see. What if I drop? Yeah, we'll do that. Drop that outline, and then uh, this one is actually a memory and should not be bold at all. That one looks really, really bold. I think that's sizing too because I brought these over from Microsoft and added them in here. So I had to kind of resize them a little bit when they got over here. And then I realized like how small this actually was. Eventually, one day I might actually get it published, and that's why I want to make sure it has the bleed lines and stuff around it. Um, the good thing is if I have any of it kind of messed up, um, if my pictures aren't at the right pixels or anything like that, when I send it off, Dorrance really helps me with all of that stuff, and at least they did with the book. I know I said I was going to make this video shorter, but y'all have a great day, and I will see you in the next video. Uh, like and subscribe. It would really help me out a lot, and let me know what else y'all would like to see.